Good morning. This is Bob Passy again, and this is a challenge, and it's a very positive message. But it's a challenge about whether we as human beings are going to pick up the ball and really believe in self-determination and know that we are not born to fail, nor are we born to be subservient to others. We have been led by other people's visions and other people's authority, and we've tried leaders for millennia, and we have not resolved the issues. In fact, they've gotten much worse. We are now in a place where the planet is telling us in no uncertain terms that if we don't recognize our need to work together with the web of life and with the planet, that it's going to just shrug us off. And so it's time for us to finally take responsibility for our own existence. The word responsibility is significant because it is about being able, having the ability to respond. We have, in some ways, hoped that other people would respond for us. That's why we trust in leaders. That's why we trust in other groups to somehow have our solutions for us. Well, ultimately, it comes down to it. We are the only ones who have the necessary solutions to resolve this issue, and it's the climate problems of this planet are sort of pushing us in no uncertain terms to pick up the ball and say, wait, you have this spark of life within you, each of you does, and you can use that. It is an incredible piece of energy, and if you will work together with each other instead of trying to have other people decide for you. If you will work together, you know exactly what to do. We know how to be cooperative. We know how to reach out and help each other. We know how to let go of the differences and focus on what connects us and our necessity to sustain this web of life that we are enmeshed in. And not to, it has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with wealth. It has nothing to do with any of those things that we've been told. In a way, we are being asked for a kind of rebirth of the human spirit. A long time ago, I did a series of things for individual empowerment. It was called Renaissance 2. Well, we need a Renaissance 2 now, a second Renaissance to save the human spirit, to find ways for that human spirit to guide us and to help us believe in, well, you might call it a dream. You know, there's a line in one of the songs that says, if you don't have a dream, how are you going to have a dream come true? Well, we have to have the vision of a humanized society again. It has existed before. There's no reason. There's nothing that stops us from having that kind of society except leaders that tell us that somehow we're all divided and we can't possibly find a way to work together. Well, we know that's not true. We've seen examples of that in our lives, and we've seen examples of that in our history, and we just have to stop listening to them and begin to follow the lead that internally we know. There is a story about the Polynesian voyagers that went across the Pacific without any help from compasses or anything else, just by their own wits and understanding the tides and the movement of the ocean, and to find islands they had no clue were there. And when one of the old navigators was trying to teach a younger man recently how to do that, he said, You have to be able to see past the horizon, to see the island. Even though it's past the horizon, you have to see the island. You have to have the vision if you want to reach the vision. And that's what we need. We need to have the vision. We need not to give up on this. Well, if we give up, we're dead. We're done. I mean, it's not the way direction the world is going now. The human race is not going to survive. Now, a few people with the most money and the way to protect themselves may be the last ones to drown on the top of their own private mountain with their hat that says we're number one, and they're the last ones to die, as though that's some sort of success. But we're trying to find a way for the entire human race to survive, and we have it within our power. Remember, all journeys, I love the word journey. Journey means the distance you can go in one day. It comes from the French word jour, means jour or day. It's like a step at a time. You can have your goal in mind, but you can only get there by taking one step after another. So we are on this journey, and we are on this journey to transform the human race back into its magical and most wonderful being. I mean, we think that that's an illusion. It's not an illusion. What we're living in is an illusion, and we know that there are all kinds of holes in that illusion because it's not working for us. The other part of the journey is that you will someday get to the destination. The destination is a vision. The destination is your destiny. And our destiny is not to be ruled by oligarchs and authoritarian leaders. Our destiny is not to give up our own self-determination to serve others. Our destiny is to save the human race. And that's our job, and that's what we have to begin to focus on and disregard everything else. We need to make this great turn and transform the human race. We have every indication that it's going the wrong direction. What do we have to lose? And we have to believe. We have to believe in that vision, in that dream. It's the same vision that almost all religions at their heart have given us. The sacredness and the importance of the individual human being. Anyway, something not only to think about, but to begin to integrate within your own personal idea of yourself and of the human race. That's all for now. Thanks. Bye now.